Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dazja Jordan. For those of you that are new, and for my returning Kinfolks, what's up? Today we just gonna get into a makeup and chit chat. All right, now let's get into it, y'all. So y'all, I've been getting a lot of my friends reaching out to me, asking me about my dating life. One friend, she's happily married, always asks me, like right after she asks me how I'm doing, she goes, how's dating going? Like, girl, can I work on me? But then another friend of mine reached out, and she didn't even ask me how I was doing. She just sent me a interview of a very attractive man that lives here in Atlanta. And I guess he was talking about like his dating preferences and stuff like that. And homegirl gonna say, go look up his IG and inbox him. So I'm like, wow, has it been that long since, I haven't been in a relationship? Like, I've really just been working on me. I have been dating a little bit, but I quickly jumped out of the dating life for very, very, very specific reasons. Y'all, ain't nothing out there. Everybody right now should be working on themselves. Me included. I am working on myself. But ain't nothing out there in them dating streets. We need to wait like another year. We need a new wave, a new something to come up in the air, because right now dating is not it. It's not it, so y'all that want to know how's dating going for me, I'm getting ready to tell you. I also want to share with you guys some red flags to look out for if you are dating, because I don't want you to waste your time. I want you to know when to cut something off right from the get-go. We are not giving anyone chances. We are, fully healed women and won't be tolerating anything. Like, if you are not a healed man coming to us, we don't want you. Like, that's the type of energy that we are giving off. You know what I'm saying? But enough with the small talk. Let's get into these red flags. The first red flag is poor communication. Of course, the first meet and greet conversation is cool because you may be in a public setting or around other people. So you got more than one person joining in the conversation, or you simply might meet them in the grocery store. In the first 5 minutes, they made a good impression. So you decided to give up the digits. It can be any way these days. We're just meeting each other any kind of way. And when I say each other, I mean men and women, or people that are dating are meeting each other anywhere, everywhere, and exchanging numbers. That's what it is. That's what dating is about, right? First, you gotta meet the person. And after you exchange phone numbers, then the first things first, you need to figure out what communication is like with this person. One thing I cannot stand is someone asking me what I am doing 50 times a day. What you doing? What you doing? Hey, what you doing? 5 hours later, hey, what you doing? What you doing? And it's like, man. I'm like, turn one of them what you doings into meet me at such and such restaurant, or like, let's turn them what you doings into something else's real quick. I also can't stand someone that can't ask questions back. Like, if I ask you a question, hey, like, what's your favorite food? Like, are you allergic to anything? You should ask a question back after you reply to the question. Don't just be like, yeah, I'm allergic to shrimp. Oh, okay. I'm the type to stop texting, but if you want me to, keep engaging, ask some questions back. I mean, like, you literally know nothing about me. You can ask me anything. For instance, like, what's my favorite animal in the jungle, and then ask why too. Dive deep, like, let's get going with good conversation. Like, let me see where your head at. Can you grab me mentally? So I just feel like this is a huge red flag, communication, because if they are poor communicators now via text and y'all ain't even gotten into going to dinner and stuff, can you imagine like what conversation is going to be like when y'all actually get face to face? Will there even be conversation? Will it just be what people be doing? But like, communication is huge, so if you are terrible with communicating from the get-go, you've lost a chance with me. The second red flag is the effort. It's not going to work if you are too busy for me, because honestly, I understand being busy, but how are you spending your free time? If you don't have any free time, then sir, don't approach any woman, because you're legitly coming to waste her time. Like, you are coming with the intent to waste my good sister's time, and that's just not gonna fly. And I personally feel like if someone is interested, then they will definitely put in the effort. When they have free time, you'll definitely be a part of the equation, so like that. And prime example, in one of my previous relationships, homeboy wanted me so bad. He worked 2 jobs, right? A day job and a night job. He really only had time to commute and, go home, change his clothes, eat food, and then commute to the next job. Like, that's literally what his days consisted of. This man carved out 30 minutes each day. Somehow, I don't even know how he did it, but he carved out 30 minutes and came to my job to have lunch with me. And my lunch was only 30 minutes, but the fact that he would pull up at my job and be like, yo, I know you only got 30 minutes. I only got 30 minutes, but I want to spend my 30 minutes with you. And I just thought to myself, like, wow, you really putting in the effort. You really liking your girl. So I would say, like, it does not matter what someone has going on in their day. People make time for what they want to make time for. If a guy likes you, says his lunch break, he'll use his break to come and meet up with you and still be 10 minutes late because he needs to soak up every moment with you. I'm not saying, that's obsessive. Well, I guess it could be obsessive depending on how it furthers along. But with me, it wasn't nothing crazy or anything like that. Shoot, actually some good things ended up coming out of that relationship. But if they are showing any lack of effort, especially in the beginning talking stages, or just in the getting to know you stage, if it's lack of effort, sis, go ahead and dub it, because he gonna be giving poor effort for the entire relationship. If you accept poor effort now, dates would be poor. Nothing will satisfy you, and that's not what we deserve. We are going into 2023, with standards, okay? The third red flag I would say is dub him if he doesn't show any curiosity in you beyond a sexual curiosity. There's a huge difference between a compliment and someone completely sexualizing you. Huge red flag. If y'all just met and all he talks about are sexual things, and it's like, sir, like, back up, because you have not earned a meet and greet of Miss Kitty. We don't even know each other like that. So I would honestly say, if he is acting like it's nothing but physical with you, it's probably nothing but physical with you. He's not interested in getting to know you. He don't want to have a long-term relationship, and that's okay. But that's not what you're looking for, if that's not what you're looking for, like, just draw the boundary. If you're going on a date to meet and greet, for a good time like that, then by all means bypass this little standard here, or this little red flag here, I should say. But if you are a woman that's looking to, have a long-term relationship, it is a huge red flag if all he can see is just sexual. So girl, don't give up the cookie. Keep it to yourself. Don't let Miss Kitty go into the meet and greets, okay? The fourth red flag is money. Y'all remember when I told y'all about the date I had when homeboy had to split the check with me at IHOP? Okay, well, a couple of days later, he actually ended up asking me if he can borrow $50 until he started his new job. So in my mind, I'm like, bro, like, what gave you the nerve, the audacity to ask me to borrow money? You don't know me. We just met. Like, what's going on? And I'm like, do I give the impression that, hey, I can go ahead and front you $50. I can help you out. I'm like, first of all, why are you going out on dates if you ain't got your bank account right? Like, first of all, don't ask for nobody's number if your money not right. Don't ask to go out. And matter of fact, I met you out. I met you while you were hanging out with your friends. So did somebody pay your half of the bill then? Or what? But to ask me for some money like that was crazy. So, I mean, at this point, nothing is exempt in the dating world. I mean, I became a bank, like someone was comfortable enough to ask me for a loan. Like, that's crazy, But if I'm going to say that, I will encourage you ladies, if you are out dating and stuff like that, if you're actively dating, make sure that you have your own money. Make sure that you are like on your stuff. Honestly, make sure that the place that y'all go to, you can afford your plate and his plate no matter what happens. I've never had anybody skip out on me on a bill or anything like that, but after old dude had to split the bill, like asked to split the bill at IHOP, I'm just saying anything can happen. Anything, because the bill went nothing but like $15.12, something around there, so crazy. But anyway, the fifth red flag will definitely have to be understanding boundaries. Some men can get very touchy-feely, so if you don't understand personal space from the get-go, then you're forever going to be invading my space, and that's not what I signed up for. I even teach my kids about personal space. I really can't stand those guys that are like, can I get a kiss kind of guy. Like, I feel like the date went so well, can I kiss you? Or, oh, I just been looking at you and the first thing I've been wanting to do is just kiss you. Like, if I could have said hello and kissed you, like, that would have been the greeting I had in store for you. Like, I want someone to understand that, there's things out there. Don't just be kissing on women, especially not within like the first, couple of hours, the first date, like, give it some time. So any man that is so like itching for a kiss right away, is probably not interested in taking anything slow, and that is just so nerve-wracking. Like, I just want to go on a date where we have dinner, we hang out, I get in my car, you get in your car, I go on about my business, you go on about your business, and if we like each other, we keep getting to know each other. But if we don't, there was no boundaries that were crossed, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, dating has been very interesting for me, clearly. Y'all. And my sixth tip, my best tip, my last tip is, if he is boring, dub him. I went on a date. It was nice. Conversation was all right, but it did die down. And the table next to me started a conversation with me about Netflix movies. I mean, like, I am dead serious. But anyway, y'all, this is the makeup look along with some tips, some red flags that I have experienced out here in the dating world. So sis, here is my advice to you. Look out for these red flags. I am here because I experienced. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.